Is going on, my loves, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, this is going to be a collective reading. It is Thursday, November 7th, 5:35 p.m. when I am recording this, but whenever you guys find this is when it's for you. Now, again, since it's collective, it is for all signs, all right? Now, keep in mind, guys, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, guys, that I will never ever contact you for a personal reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. All right. So, my lovely collective, what is going on? Energies are high right now, especially if you're in the US, all right? But remember, guys, be kind. Be kind to people. Be nice. All right, guys, so let's start with the past. What is going on? What is going on with the collective in the past? All right, so the first card we have here, guys, is the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, some of you could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or dealing with one. Okay. But, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is reversed at the bottom. So I feel like you kind of saw something that you find, like, fucked up. Or maybe someone around you does find it that way. And it's like, you're, like, stopping in your tracks. I feel like there's something you're like, let me not go towards that. All right. We have the Queen of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. So you guys heavily protect yourself from something. All right, you heavily protect yourself from something and you're putting something in the past. Because there's something here that if you engage, it would have just been like self-sabotage. Like you would have actively made your life harder. So you remove yourself out of something that would be conflicting. Okay? There I feel like, you know, if there's an energy that was really fucked up, like you're looking at it, you're saying, oh, that's fucked up. You're acknowledging it, you're taking note, and it's like deuces. And you're going about your day. Okay, because there's a lot you want to manifest, and with the moon card reverse, you kind of had like that. Okay, I see what you're about. All right, cool. I see what that's about. Okay, cool. All right. So, Knight of Wands reversed. Why is this here? Okay, why is this Knight of Wands reversed here for your past? We have the King of Cups reversed. So, guys, if this is a person like you could think that you could feel, not that you think, but it could be a liar, cheater, a manipulator. Okay. Um, and I feel like there's this energy that I'm picking up on that it'll do really fucked up and corrupt things in order to bring happiness to itself. But it's something that you're just like, why are you like this? You know, so it's like this could be heartbreaking to you, and it's not something you're willing to put any effort into. Okay, like guys, let's say this was like a job for you. I feel like you saw something that they're like, okay, well, it's 2 o'clock. I need that deadline on my table at 4. You're like, yeah, fuck you, bitch, and fuck your deadline, and you walk out the door. Like that's the sort of energy I see where it's like, nah. I know what decision to make based off what I just saw, and the decision that you guys make, it's something where you see a lot of success. All right. If this has to do with money, this is not like a little bit of money. This is like you could take your whole vacation. I mean, you could take your whole family on vacation. Like even if you got a Dominican family like mine, with 400 of the motherfuckers just in one little part of New York, it's that sort of money. Okay. But this could also be something that provides you with long-term stability. So like let's say this is new love, it's going to be a successful love, one that you can rely on. Let's say it's a new business you're building, like this is going to be solid, this is something you could pass on to your children. Okay. But I just see so much abundance around you and you getting wish fulfillment in whichever way this comes. All right, so let's get one more card because we have the Knight of Wands reversed and the King of Cups reversed. And we have the King of Swords reversed. All right. So, guys, Knight of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed, King of Swords reversed. Okay. So, for some of you, you're not just dealing with one corrupt energy, it could be a group of clowns. All right. It could be a group of people. But if this is a group of people, everybody's fucked up. Every single person involved is fucked up. and you're just seeing that for what it is. And if it's not multiple people, then you're seeing multiple issues with the situation, where it's like, oh, I thought the only thing was wrong is that, those pipes were busted in the bathroom. But now I realize, you have, and you're just like, you're illegally here in this building or something. Like, you're just finding out things on top of things. So if it's not, again, multiple fucked up energies, then it's an energy with multiple things fucked up about it. Okay. And you're completely, you've woken up to that. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords reverse as your next card. Let's see why this is here. We have the Hermit. So yeah, you guys, you really protect yourself, okay? And it might seem harsh from the outside looking in, but like you're just protecting yourself. There's something you need to become independent from, so you can work, so you can manifest. There's an energy. There's something you just want zero association with. Like, you do not want to be associated at all. So you have that energy of, look, I could do bad by myself. All right, I don't need these energies around me stressing me out. All right, and with the High Priestess, you kind of felt that this was something that was going to have to happen. But you know what I love about this High Priestess? It's telling me that you are really, really in tune. All right, the High Priestess is all knowing. So when that card comes out, like, you guys can trust yourself. You can trust your gut. All right, and there's something that you're looking at, and you know it's wrong. Like, you know there's something messed up, and you just want a life of balance. So you're going to take off, and you're going to take off in the direction that you need to. All right, and you're in full control. And again, I feel like there's something that's so emotionally fulfilling for you, and you're really able to sit there in your truth, and you get to a position where you put the worst behind you. Like, there was some sort of instability within your environment, and you guys just cut it off at the source. All right, it's like cutting the snake's head off. And this is not a snake that's going to regrow their head. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're done. So we have the Ace of Swords, last card for the past. Ten of Swords reverse. So yeah, there was something that ended in a conflicting way. But Spirit's like, the worst is past you. All right, you're not going to have to deal with this. Like, you walked away. You're not going to have to walk away again. You only have to walk away like once, okay? Or the last time you walked away was the last time. Let's get one more card here. And we have the Five of Coins. So yeah, guys, you completely reject this. Some of y'all said word for word, I rebuke this in the name of Jesus. Like, you guys, you're so done with something. It has no place in your life. You're good. Like, something's just really been cut off, and you're not going towards it. And you know what? You're justified in doing so, because there's something that, like, it hurt you. Something was disheartening or painful, and you stood through something as much as you could, but like, you can't fake the funk anymore. You can't play pretend. Like, let's say you were around someone who's like super heavy. You can't just let that rock anymore. Like, you need to distance yourself. You need space. Okay, so present moment, what is going on? We have the Nine of Swords reverse. Beautiful. So with the Nine of Swords reverse, guys, this is the energy of, Spirit saying you don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to lose sleep over this anymore. Okay, sleep over this anymore. With the Chariot here, there's something that takes off for you, and you feel like you're fully in control. For some of you, this could be travel or something that has to do with a vehicle. But again, you're in control of it. And you're so excited about this, and this comes in because of something that you would not accept. All right, so you find a very strong sense of happiness because of what you choose to say no to. And guys, I say that on this channel all the time. You have to show the universe how to treat you. Okay, for example, there could be people like, oh, I want new love. I want new love. When's new love coming in? And I'll look at my cards and I'll be like, girl, man, you sitting next to your ex while you getting this reading. How's something new gonna come in? Okay, because there could be someone there like, I want new love, and then the universe is like, well, you have someone right there, so what do you mean you're good? All right, guys, so this is one of those times where you showed the universe, you said, this is not good enough for me, I do not accept this, I rebuke this, and you move forward, and the universe is like, oh, wait, hold on, I got you. Like, that's all you had to say. So it's like you're moving the way you're supposed to. We have the Queen of Cups. So you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or dealing with one. Okay, but I'm just going to look at the energy of the card. Something changes. Like, I feel this 180 where it goes from all this heaviness and having to separate yourself and having to kind of be harsh towards something, and having to, like, really escape something, to just finding peace and not having to look over your shoulder and not having to deal with bullshit. Okay, because there was something that was blocking a lot of blessings for you, but there's like delusion around it. Maybe at first you weren't seeing how harmful something actually was. And we have the Four of Wands reversed, so we'll see why this is there, because that could have to do with instability, or the instability you felt throughout a transition that you went through. Okay, but there's something that you're just not willing to accept it, and because you're not willing to accept it, you're not willing to just say, okay, this is what it is. You get something that you've really been wanting, but again, it's because what you're not putting effort into anymore. That's why you see success. All right, some of you are leaving like a bad friend behind, or family member, or lover, or mentor. And out of nowhere, you're going to be like, oh my God, like there's so much abundance around me. Like maybe your business starts getting a lot of sales, or you get a promotion at work, or just something. And you're like, oh my God, what is this? And you're realizing that people could block you just being around you, or certain things could block you just being around it. Okay? Tell me who your five closest people are, and I'll tell you who you are. So whether you realize it or not, there was things that was adding to your instability. There was times where maybe you were lacking in certain areas where you weren't supposed to be. All right, but because of certain energies you allowed, that's what happened. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Again, this is a card saying, you're not losing sleep anymore. You're not overthinking as much. And with the Ace of Wands, something happens for you where um, you're very passionate. Okay, there's a huge drastic change in your life that invokes and brings out so much passion within you. Okay, and again, this comes because you took the path of least resistance. You're not fighting something anymore, you're not bending over backwards anymore. All right, you let go of someone or something that was closely tied to you, something that was so heavy. And the moment that happened, it's like a huge opportunity came up for you. Okay, it's like Spirit said, like, I want to give this to the collective so bad, I really, really do, but it's like I can't while you have this around you, or while you're around this thing, or while you have this mindset. So it's like you guys have finally cleared the way, or you are right now as we speak clearing the way for these blessings to come in. All right, so we have the Strength card reversed, and we have the Seven of Swords. Now, some of you could be doing things from a place where you were exhausted. Okay, even if you've gotten out of something that was exhausting, because a lot of times in life, I don't think, of course we can be exhausted while we're going through something, right? But that exhaustion that hits when you realize you're safe, when you realize you're good, when you realize you got out of something, that's a different type of exhaustion. All right, there's people that they'll get out of something so heavy and they'll be hard on themselves, like, damn, like I got out of that a week ago, 2 weeks ago, why am I so tired, why is it so hard for me to show up? And it's like, yo, your whole fucking nervous system is taking a deep breath. Let it. Okay, there could be people that they're in survival mode, they're in fight or flight mode for years, And then they're finally safe and they're like, oh, well, I should have energy. I should be able to do this right away. Like, no. You've been having to look over your shoulder for a really long time. Like, imagine what resting tonight is going to feel like, not having to wake up at 2 a.m. and be like, you don't have to do that. You can just sleep. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you went through. So you guys, get the energy of that. So a lot of you could be like, your body is just exhausted. Your body's just like, okay, like you're getting out of survival mode when it comes to certain things. And there's something that happens for you that really, like, it sets you up, guys. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is going to be long-term stability with whatever is coming in, whether it's love, whether it's, in your finances, whether it's in just like whatever you're building for yourself. All right. So we have the Queen of Cups next. This is the center card. All right. So guys, the central energy, I see it as like, again, the central energy, what everything taps into, kind of like the main theme of the reading. So why is this Queen of Cups here? Again, I don't know if I said this just now, but you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or dealing with one. But let's see what this is about. We have the Sun card reversed. And you have the Nine of Coins. So guys, you're at peace because something very unexpected comes into your life and changes the game. Oh my God, there's so much stability behind this. Like, guys, this is you being so freaking solid. And again, that comes because you said no to something. And the universe hears you, and the universe is like, word, we can finally move forward without that. Here you go. Okay, guys, some of you are going to go from wondering how you're going to pay for your next meal to, Mom, do you want the house with the circular driveway or the really long driveway with the security gate up front? Like, it's not the same. Like, you have really leveled up, and it's leveling up in a way that leaves you very self-sufficient. Even if you have energies around you, you're still self-sufficient. Okay. So what is this Four of Wands reversed about then? We have the Page of Wands reversed. And the Temperance card. So guys, there's going to be, again, something so unexpected and such a blessing that happens for you. And there's this unstable energy that comes around you. It could be like, if it's a person, it could be someone that's younger than you. But I just feel like mentally, like it's a very immature sort of energy, if not a child. And if it's not a child, it's someone that thinks like one or acts like one. But like right when you find this peace, because with the Temperance card, it's like your spirit really gets to take a deep breath. So guys, if you've been going through a lot of shit and you're extra tired lately, don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. Feel good about that. Okay? Because there's something that you realize you have access to, or that you can manifest, or that you did manifest. All right? And then there's this unstable energy that wants to come around you, but as you're manifesting, Spirit doesn't want you bringing these energies in. And that's a no-brainer as to why. But Spirit is saying, take the path of least resistance and stand your ground. Because something's going to come back in, and this is something that you've already learned a lesson from. This is not a lesson that has yet to be learned. This is something where you saw someone for who they were, or you saw an environment for who it was, or for what it was, rather. Okay? But yeah, what's coming back is something that you walked away from, and it's something that you already told yourself, like, right, this stays in the past. This doesn't come with me to my next chapter. All right, so let's move into the future. All right, so what can the collective expect in the future? Seven of Wands reversed. So yeah, it's like there is this constant need to like protect yourself and shield yourself and fight and defend, and like now you don't got to do all that. Like there's nothing being like thrown at you. There's nothing coming at you. Like look at this person. It's all these batons coming trying to attack, and the person's trying to hit from above, you know? But here it's like, no. Like you could go inside, take a nap. You're fine. No one's attacking nothing. You're good. All right. So you get to like breathe. Okay. And there's something, collective, that it was so destructive in your life that for a while it had you feeling like your life was so much worse than it was. And I can understand that because you were probably going through really heavy things. All right, you were going through so much burden that you could have sat there like, okay, well, maybe I don't deserve good things. Maybe I am a piece of shit. Maybe I am lazy. Maybe I'm not qualified for this. And it wasn't that you were any of those things at all. You just had something so negative around you that it brings you into that. All right, like I said before, tell me the 5 people closest to you, and I will tell you who you are. Okay, if you have 5 friends that are very inspired and energetic, and they have access to millions and billions, guess what? You're a skip and a hop away from that. As opposed to if you have friends that they're always playing victim, and they're always mad and upset, and they're always yelling, and they're always arguing, and they're never inspired, and they're always broke. Well, guess what, baby? You the next broke one. All right, tell me your 5 closest people, and I will tell you who you are. All right, so you guys were just simply around something that was not going to help you make $1 million. It was not going to help you speak love into yourself. It was not going to help you to excel. Okay, so not even to be on some like, oh, I'm too good for it shit. But yesterday, and I know that there's a lot of controversy with it too, but I'm watching like the Martha Stewart thing on Netflix. And from a very young age, she was around billionaires, and she became the first billionaire in America. Billionaire woman, you know? I thought it was Madam C.J. Walker, but that was so long ago, so maybe she was just a millionaire. But anyway, so yeah. And do you think that that's a coincidence? Fucking no. That's not, like, you hang out with billionaires, you're gonna make $1 billion. It's just, you're gonna do it. If you put your mind to it, and you actually get off your ass and you work, you're gonna do it. All right? So don't be out here hanging out with fucking losers wondering why you don't got shit going for you. That loser isn't gonna fucking teach you how to get it. So guys, we gotta be more selective about the people, places, and things that we chill at. Stop fucking with people who are unaware of the damage that they do, or who they are in life. All right? Especially at our big ass ages. All right? Once you're past the age of like 25, 26, there's no excuses. All right? We have the Star card, all right, and we have the Four of Cups. So again, you rebuke something. You say, I'm good off that. You don't show any interest in it. And your wish fulfillments keep getting fulfilled. Like, your wishes keep getting fulfilled, rather. All right? Like, it's not just one thing that happens for you guys. Like, this is like a domino effect of good shit that happens to you. So you know how, like, when things feel bad, they always seem to get worse. Like, oh damn, I got fired today. Fuck, I gotta. Then after that, I got a flat tire, and then after that, like, so and so kicked me out. Like, no, this is something where it's like, oh shit, like that officer let me go. I didn't get that ticket. Then, oh shit, someone anonymously paid this bill for me. Then, oh shit, I had no idea I was gonna win this, and it's so it's going to be a domino effect of good. And for a lot of you, you haven't been used to that because life hasn't showed you good for a really long time. Right? But I need you to get into the mindset and the frequency of abundance and of good energy, because that's what's coming in. All right? And it can be hard to believe that in the world that we live in. All right? There's so much hatred, there's so much bigotry, there's so much ignorance. You know what I'm saying? It can be hard. But I want you guys to have a positive mindset, and I want you to be the positive change. Be the change that you want to see in this world. All right? If you don't like how a person is, if you don't like the things they say, if you don't like how they act, don't repeat the things that they're saying in your own voice. Change it. Make it positive. All right? Make negative people look so fucking stupid around you with how positive you come out. 7 of Wands reversed. So again, you're not having to fight no more. Judgment card reversed. And this is spirit saying that anything that makes you feel like you gotta square up is it's not supposed to be there. All right. Stay away from anything or anyone that makes you want to square up, guys, okay? All right. Three of Cups. So once you realize something wasn't your fight, okay, once you realize something was not your fight, there's something that you're celebrating. Guys, this is all good vibes here in the future. Like, something turns around 100% for you, and you're like, I can't believe this is happening for me. Okay, and you feel very balanced in all of this. So, Spirit, tell me more about the Star card and these celebrations that the collective is going to experience. We have the Page of Cups. So you guys get some good news, and it sounds like music to your ears. Okay, like this is something that makes you feel very good. This is something that does not come with fighting, arguing, bullshit, because if this was upright, it would have been a fight and a half for you. But no, this is not something where you have to fight for it, and it's something that drastically changes your life. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you do not need to go in a boxing ring for your next blessing. You've suffered enough, you've done enough, you've worked enough. All right, it's time for something to just pull up in front of you. All right, it's time for something to unfold for you. It's way long overdue. You deserve this shit a long ass time ago. All right. And some of you, you're gonna have to question it, because anything where it's like you caught a break, you feel like you had to fight to the death for that break. So now to just be like, wait, this is mine. Wait, God, you're giving me what? Okay, wait, what's the catch? No. Let me see the fine print, and let me get a magnifying glass. Like, no. All right, so if I take this, then what are you gonna take from me? And God's like, can you just take it and shut up? Like, shut up, it's yours. Toma. And you're just like, oh shit, and like you don't know what to do with yourself because you're so used to fucking having to fight for everything and having to defend yourself at every point in life, you know? So we have the Four of Cups, and again, this comes because you're no longer settling. You're no longer, conforming. You're no longer putting up with shit just because you're afraid of being lonely, or you're afraid of people being mad at you, or you're afraid of people looking at you. All right, guys? The truth is, people don't really give a fuck about you. We're all in our own worlds. We're all doing so much. All right? And for those paying attention, regardless of what you do, whether it's good or bad, there's going to be people that love you. There's going to be people that hate you. All right? Whether you're a good person or a bad person. All right? So it's just like, yo, try to be a good person. Do what you got to do. All right? And like I always say, if no one's talking shit about you, you ain't doing enough. All right? So people talking shit, especially if you're not like out here doing evil shit. Like if you're genuinely trying to be a good person and people are talking shit, baby, you're onto something. Like, know who the fuck you are. That is confirmation from the universe that you're the shit. All right? So let's see what this Four of Cups is about. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys, you didn't settle, and you're like, listen, God, it's in your hands. I'm going to be patient. Whatever you think is good for me, throw it this way. And then it's like you're surprised because you're coming from a place where there's so much hurt, there's so much pain, there's so much devastation. Okay? And there's so much that it seems like it didn't work out for you. And it's like you feel like a lot of your efforts kind of went to shit with certain things in life. Okay? So you chose to wait, even though there was a sense of like loss that you felt. Like you guys definitely went through something. I feel like you guys lost people, places, and things close to you. And you're trying to stand your ground. You're just trying to manifest more while feeling the weight of the world. Okay. Four of Coins reversed came out. Chariot reversed. And what's heavy is that so much has been out of your control, or has felt out of your control. Okay, so what comes in when you become patient, when you say, I'm not going to just conform with that? Long-term stability in an area that it was really needed. All right, if this is new love, guys, like, You can plan what you're gonna do in 40 years from now. You know, if this is in regards to money, wealth, all right, this is you being able to pass down generational wealth. This is you knowing for sure that before you pass, your great 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 grandkids are good type shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't downplay yourself in any way, shape, or form. Okay. You had energies around you that made you hit a few road blockages, like the King of Wands. This could be a liar, a cheater, a manipulator, someone that's just really fucked up, all right, or just a fucked up energy. But you needed to experience that in order for you to be balanced. With the Hierophant, guys, this fucked up energy actually throws you onto the right path. So if there was someone, trying to leave you for dead, or if there was a group of people trying to ostracize you and tell you you ain't worth shit, like they're getting the opposite effect, because now you're in a place where you've just been set up and you're right where you need to be in order to do what God intended for you to do this whole time. All right. So collective, let's get some cards of advice. Let's see what spirits wants to say about this. And if this is resonating with you so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wishlist if you guys want to surprise me and bless the new home. All right. And of course, my loves, I would be honored to read for you. You can go to my website below in the description of this video. All right. All right. I'm using another deck. So what is the advice here from Spirit for the collective? Let's give this 4 shuffles. One more. Spirit, what advice or what do you want to leave the collective with? So we have the 3 of Swords reversed. So it's like your heart will go on, guys. There is full healing that comes from something. All right. With the King of Cups, again, you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or dealing with one. But this is just someone that, like, emotionally, they're at peace. And you live in a life that, this is the Hanged Man in this deck. It's called the Suspended one, though, in this one. But it's the Hanged Man. And what this means is that you start living a life where you're not bending over backwards anymore. Like, if there's energies you don't like around you, those energies aren't going to be around you. If there's someone you don't want in your home, they're never going to see the inside of your home again. If there's a place that you just feel uncomfortable, or a place where you don't see seen or heard, you're not showing up. Okay. And we have the Moon card. So, like, you see everything for what it is. So you guys aren't making, like, an ignorant choice or decision. Like, this is a very educated choice. Like, this is like, no, like, I stuck around something. I saw what it was about. Like, I know what happened behind the scenes. And you have the Ace of Wands. And the moment you're able to release that, it's like the universe rewards you for getting out of something. The universe is like, finally, you're out of all this fuck shit. Like, let me show you what I had in store for you this whole time. Okay? Because you guys had someone or something around you that was derailing you. All right, with this Devil card, this could be Capricorn energy specifically, but this is going to be a person, place, or thing that was very toxic. It could be a toxic habit as well. All right, and with the Hierophant reverse, it kept derailing you. So, like, a lot of you could have been, like, fighting for your life to, like, be on the right track, to make strides forward, to what's it called? To see an advancement in the things that you're doing, but it's like you just weren't doing it. Okay? For some of you, it could have been like, I'm working so hard. Why is my bank account low? For some of you, it could have been like, I'm such a genuine lover. Why can't I find that? Right? For some of you, it could have been, I'm the greatest worker here. Why can't they see that? All right? And it's because you were in an environment that wasn't for you. All right, so every day, every moment that you were around this, little did you realize you were getting more and more and more derailed. You were being pushed further and further and further away from what Spirit always had for you. Even if you were doing right, even if you weren't doing anything fucked up. All right? The wrong energies, guys, can get in the way of your good karma. Just the same way that you could take on someone's bad karma. Have you guys ever been in a situation, all right? And please tell me in the comments, I gotta know. Have you guys ever been in a situation where you were genuinely working very hard for something, all right? And like you were doing it in all the right ways, like you were putting in honest, consistent effort. And then someone problematic comes into your life, someone that does not have the setup for anything you're working towards. Fast forward, now you're sitting there and you have nothing and you feel like shit and you feel like an unaccomplished loser. And now that person has everything you were working towards. Has that ever happened to y'all? So y'all gotta be careful. All right? You really have to be careful. Because just the way that you could take on someone's bad blessings, someone can come into your life and take on your good ones. All right, so really look around you. Look in the room you're in. Look at the people that you choose to chill with. Are you willing to swap destinies? Are you willing to take that person's suffering while they take what you were working hard for? And I hope that you love yourself and you pick yourself, and that you don't choose to suffer on someone else's account. If it's like your child or something, okay, that's one thing. As parents, we got to take L's for our kids all the time. All right, but if this is just like a random friend you met at the mall a few months ago, fuck them. Do not let them take everything you've been working towards. The fuck? Here's what we're not doing. We have the Knight of Cups. So guys, you find so much peace in what you're doing. Again, for some of you, you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or dealing with one, but there's so much passion and focus and abundance. Okay, again, you just weren't seeing it before because you were literally like inviting the devil over for dinner type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you had such a toxic energy around you, whether, again, it was a person, place, thing, mindset, vice, whatever. So we have the Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so the thing that you're choosing not to build on anymore, you're going to completely heal from that. So don't worry about that. Okay, again, new exciting projects are coming in or offers. All right, this could be in love. This could be new business. We have the Four of Wands reversed. Okay. And again, it was uncomfortable, guys. You went through an uncomfortable transition. All right, like I wish I can say that you guys came into this blessing and like there was someone like at an airport with a sign and they're like, hey, collective, and you're like, me? And then you go into, this huge limo that's all decked out on the inside, has anything you could think of, and then the limo drives you to this, billionaire yacht, and then you get taken to this private island, and then God blesses you. For a lot of you, that wasn't your ride to this. For a lot of you, this was like you walking in the rain for 20 miles or 20 hours type shit, or 20 days type shit. This is you having to see your day ones, fucking all turn on you. For some of you, that person that you were in love with could have cheated, or they could have, shown you a true side that you do not accept. So for a lot of you, you didn't get to this new place with rainbows and butterflies and you skipping in a field full of flowers. For a lot of you, it's like you tripped and you went down a hill and it was just rocks all over and you got fucked up on the way down. All right, so for a lot of you, it was hell getting to where you're at. But my God, is it worth it? Absolutely. So lastly, guys, we have the Four of Swords, okay? So what's constantly on your mind is peace and keeping the peace, all right? That's all you want. And there's something new, guys, that you're getting into, and Spirit's like, you need to remove yourself from certain people, places, and things, okay? Drop whatever burdens you know are a burden now, okay? I had a friend tell me this like years ago. But they're like, you know what? Like, the way that you love is incredible. And at the time, I was like, I had like a situationship. And they're like, yo, you need to let that go now. Like, I know technically you're single. And if you meet someone else, technically you could talk to them. But they're like, You don't want to have to explain to someone that you're not meant to be with why you don't want to talk to them anymore, why you're going to go with somebody else, why you're in love, and why you want to be treated better. Like, get out of that shit now. Clear up space, so that the universe can bless you, and that once the blessing comes in, you don't have to justify your blessing. What the fuck does that look like? A person justifying a blessing when they deserve that blessing. Don't you dare put yourself in a position where you have to justify why you deserve the good things coming into your life. All right? With the Page of Cups, guys, get ready, because there's some sort of offer coming in for you. There's something new coming in for you. Okay? And this is after you having to leave things and people behind that you no longer see yourself around anymore. Okay? But any environments where you are upset, depressed, like you're not meant to be there, Spirit is saying the worst is behind you. Just make sure you don't entertain it anymore. Okay? Collective, I love you guys so much. Do not be scared to stand independently and to make a choice for yourself, even if nobody else is on board, because no one's going to know what's best for you more than you do. Not your parents, not your best friend, nobody. All right? This is your life, and at the end of the day, you die alone. So make sure that you're making the decision that you want to make, and you're not regretting it when you're on your deathbed. Take the leap now. Do what you want now. Don't let anyone hold you back. I love you guys. Take care.